I collected, this is going to be part 2 to the reading I was just doing with the Meows Tarot. I just got cut off at 13 minutes. I was just talking about how the 10 of Fishes came out with the Devil, right? And, you know, better believe when you got something very beautiful and big coming in like this, like the Devil's trying to come in, right? And block it, right? And I was showing the Hermit in this card how it's illuminating the bathroom and the toilet, okay? You know, when something is shined upon, like you're realizing that, to me, it was just like a trap, okay? You seen this door and you thought this doorway was like this doorway to your beautiful life or whatever this was, but now something's been illuminated where you realize that, wow, it's just an open toilet. Right? And I was explaining how an open toilet's like a drain of resources, a siphon. That's why you're always supposed to keep the lid closed, the door shut on a bathroom to secure your resources, your finances. And then we were seeing the Four of Fishes reversed, okay? Also in this reading. And I was looking it up while I was waiting. And the Four of Fishes, let me read it to you, reversed. Okay. Can be about like, recklessness, right? Like it's easy to give from being good. It's easy to go from being good with money to spending too much. It's either spending too much or being stingy, holding on to every penny. The best thing is to find a balance. Save your money wisely, but don't be afraid to enjoy your life too. See, and we're getting the Four of Fishes in reverse, which is about generosity, giving, reckless spending. So that's what I mean. I feel like somebody was getting you maybe to recklessly spend your money or doing things. Maybe drinking was involved, right? You know, overindulgence, you know, is what I'm getting here. You know, the Devil might have been getting you to be overindulgent or maybe locking up your money so much. Like something I was starting to realize is like I was so focused on saving money, right? That I needed to have so much to be able to get into my home, to get set up. And I'm starting to realize like, wow, like, yeah, like I've had more than enough saved for quite some time. You know, like I didn't need to have so much, you know, but I had this mindset, like I need to, like when I move, I wanted to be able to make sure I had the home, I could buy the furniture back, I could get all of the things, you know, like I didn't want to move in and not have all of the things to be able to set up because I was afraid what that would do, causing problems with the family and all of that. But you know, I've been seeing a lot of signs too where it's like, you know what, sometimes a fresh start is literally just moving. Like if you've seen the pictures where it's like this is like this fresh start, it's one of the most beautiful ones where it shows like somebody in a studio apartment and literally they just have a blanket pallet on the floor, a small TV. You know, like sometimes this is the fresh start that you needed all along, not just a picture of a room with furniture and fully furnished and all of that. Like sometimes the best starts are literally moving into just having the house. Like that's literally what I was looking at. I was like I'm getting ready to go into like a big 4-bedroom house and I'm like, but what furniture do I have? Like it's literally gonna be like you know what I mean, like us moving in, like starting over. But those to me are some of the most beautiful, you know, starts. And sometimes you don't take those first steps, you know, like you missed your opportunities and your windows. And this is where I feel like all this is significant, that this is coming out for a reason. You know, like having plenty of fishes, like look at the Nine of Pentacles, look at all those fishies right there. When it's in this perspective, like she has more than enough fishes, you know, she don't need all those plates. Like who's sitting around with her too? Sometimes maybe this energy is for someone like maybe you were waiting for the perfect, like you wait too long, you know, like who's going to be sitting around at that table? Like that was something I was starting to realize too, as I was finally like, you know what, I don't care if I don't have enough. Like I need to get moved. I need to, you know, like my children are growing up. I'm tired of them growing up in this transitional living and all of this. And we need to get set up. And even if we don't have all the resources and all of that, like it's going to come together, right? As I know that it is, right? So there's something that, you know, somebody's came out of this Four of Fishes, you know, and that can, in the Five of Pentacles, they're seeing heavily, right? And what's interesting is it got replaced with the Four of Wands. And that's structure, foundation, celebration coming together. I'm definitely getting the strong energy of like new home, right? And celebration. right? Somebody is finally coming out of, and we've been seeing that in the collective. I've been seeing a lot of union, celebration, new home, and definitely getting this energy. And that's why I thought that I would share that today, right? As I've been trying for quite some time, and we finally got an approval today. So that's what I mean. Like, it's a big thing, right? It really is. It's really beautiful. So, all right, let's find out some more cards that are coming out with this energy. Temperance. See? Finding that balance. Balancing. The Nine of Cups. Look at him working. I love these cards. They're so cute. He looks so tired in the office. It was interesting as I was getting the Page of Wands, and I was saying, look at her working hard for the money. And I was hearing that song, and she's dancing on the wand, but she looks so tired. You know, so tired. Somebody's been working very hard, look, and he looks so tired laid out in the office chair like that. And then Nine of Cups. Yeah, Three of Cups right here is celebration, this coming together. See, sometimes maybe somebody was working too hard. You know, if you ever had somebody, like I had told my lover, he was working 2 jobs to save money, to help us save money. And so he was working the second job. Like, he was working the 2 jobs together to make sure we had enough. But then once we had enough, he backed off his second job, and he just started to work that on his days off. You know, so he'd pick doubles to work at the second job on his days off. And I was finally like, you need to quit that. I was like, you need to have time for you. We have more than enough money. Money's not an issue. You need to take a break. This is an energy where maybe somebody's been working too much. Like, somebody's saving too much. Like, you have more than enough. You need to, you know, and that's what they get us caught up. They get us caught up in thinking, oh, well, I don't have a big enough savings or whatever, or I don't, you know what I mean? Or there's always stuff that I need. They're always rolling out the newest stuff that I need or whatever. And sometimes it's just fine. Just like my phone's got a crack screen and all of this. Like, yeah, like I see all the brand new phones and everything, but I love this phone and it works just fine for me right now. You know, like just because it's, you know what I mean? So you don't always need to. And sometimes you do the best work with the things that are tainted, or, you know what I mean? Like, I'm always going to remember this, right? It's not always like, oh, I had the, you know what I mean? It's those little things that it gives you more of a, you remember those things. Just you do when these little, like, especially when you think something wouldn't have worked, like how beautiful it is, like some of these like broken phones or whatever. Like, I love when I hear the stories about people where stuff just takes off for them and they have the most littlest resources or whatever, like these stories where these big businesses, watching people build them out of their small apartments to these big enterprises. Like, that's the energy that this is giving. The work is coming out very strong here. 8 of Fishes. Especially like artists and stuff. Like, I love hearing the stories. Do you not realize that? It's always about the story, the journey. And that's what I mean. Like, somebody is getting ready to have a huge glow up. Like, somebody's just been doing their talent, their skill, their ability, and they're starting to realize, like, wow, like maybe somebody's got a whole bunch of art or something that they've just been making and it's just stacked up, but someone needs to hang it up and look at all the work that they've done. Right? And then it's like, you hang it up, show somebody some of the work that you've done. Like, it's about to be seen. Like, you'd be surprised if all of a sudden you've done all this work and you put together like an online place or a place to show it, and someone just comes in like, wow, you know what I mean? Like that's what it's giving. Maybe that Hermit energy is showing, like, you need to illuminate. Like, maybe you thought that your stuff was like trash or like toilet water, you know what I mean? But it's really not, you know? There's just something's being illuminated. Something is different here. The Emperor is coming out with the World, the 10 of Cups. What is this? I'm so hungry. My stomach hurts. I need to eat. I'm getting distracted. Yeah, I don't even think I ate today. I just laid down. Yeah. Okay. Anyway. The 10 of Wands, maybe it's a sign someone needs to eat. Maybe someone's been working so hard they've been forgetting to eat. I know that I do that. Sometimes I work so hard and then I'm so tired. I'm like, I'm too tired to eat. I just need to lay down. And kind of that's what happened. And then I got up and then I realized, like, when's the last time I ate? So it's an energy for somebody. Like, look, 10 of Cups, 10 of Wands. There's this switch here. Resets are about 10-10. It's about cycle completion, but it's also the new beginning. Start over. When you reach the 10, you go back to the 1 and you start. Something was very burdensome within a home, within a family. But see, a cycle's closing out for it being burdensome. Right? The Sun card is here. Blessings and abundance. Three of Swords. And the Eight of Cups. There's a painful ending here because somebody's walking away. You know, I keep looking at the Sun card too. Like, it looks painful. I don't know what this is. Why does she look? There's a red flag. Is it like somebody's like afraid of their new beginning or something? Or it's this energy somebody thinks something's too good to be true? Or it's this energy of like not now. Like maybe somebody was punishing themselves. You know, sometimes we feel that we're not deserving of things when they come in. Because if somebody's not ready to heal, somebody's been punishing themselves for something. Someone's been carrying like other people's burdens. Or it's this energy of like needing to fix something. You know, it's just like say somebody lost their home, their car, all their things. Maybe someone's like, you know what, I can't just get the home back, the things, the car. Like, I got to get everything back all at once. So somebody I feel has been putting a lot of pressure on themselves. Like, even though blessings and abundance are coming in, they're like, no, well, this is beautiful, but not till this. Like, somebody's just... they're doing too much.